Dear students, welcome to this class of self-development and art appreciation. Today we shall be learning chapter number 4, Media and I, part 2. You have already learnt Media and I, part 1 in chapter number 2. This lesson deals with social media, its effects, and how we, as responsible individuals, should handle our life and the media. Let's begin with the term advertising. Advertising is a promotional activity which aims to sell a product or service to a target audience. We have seen that many a times disrespect and a feeling of inferiority towards women is generated due to advertisements. Children, you must understand that certain things shown in movies and advertisements is far from reality. We must always keep in mind that advertisements are mainly to promote sales. We shall now go to a very sensitive issue known as eve teasing. Eve teasing is teasing the girls, passing comments on them, harassing them, and purposely troubling them. Some people behave in this manner on the roads or in the crowd, passing indecent comments in foul language, touching inappropriately, criticizing them, using physical force, making lewd gestures are all included under eve teasing. Think about this. Fearing the possibility of misbehavior, many parents avoid sending their daughters out for education or jobs. Just because of this feeling of insecurity, many girls are deprived of many opportunities. Do you think that we should create an atmosphere of security for everybody in the society? What attempts will you make for this? I shall read out 2 questions to you. Reflect on each of the questions and think what changes you can bring about when you go to school. The first question is there an atmosphere of equality in your class? Are the girls and boys in your class treating each other equally? Is there gender sensitization in the class? The second question. Does anyone in your class pass inappropriate comments or tease somebody which makes them uncomfortable? If the answer is yes, what measures will you take to curb this evil practice? Now let's go to another topic, that is responsible social behavior. So let's take the first point. Protecting each other from other people indulging in misbehavior. Children, we should beware of people trying to misbehave with us. We should firmly say no to anyone trying to misbehave. Inform this to somebody you trust, especially your elders, and never tolerate anyone who takes undue advantage or misbehaves with you or anybody else. Second point, respect people around you. Many people may like us, but we may not like all of them. Similarly, we may like many people, but they all need not like us. Once we understand this, it becomes easier to respect each other's opinions. Just as you may have likes and dislikes, learn to respect and accept each other's likes and dislikes. Now we shall see the third point. Get reliable information. Many a times, wrong information may lead to extreme curiosity or anxiety. And to satisfy it, we may tend to indulge in extremely risky behavior without thinking of the consequence. For example, when someone says that by eating a tablet, we might be able to reduce 5 kilos of weight in 2 days. Just think, this is next to impossible. Now we come to the fourth point, support of law. Cybercrime is a criminal act performed using electronics or computerized media like mobile, computer, pen drive, camera, etc. Writing obscene comments about a person or an institution, misuse or stealing of personal and sensitive information, publishing or broadcasting objectionable content about somebody are some of the examples of cybercrime. Strict actions like financial penalty and imprisonment can be taken if found guilty. Mumbai, which was once considered one of the safest cities in India, is now witnessing a disturbing number of cases. Now let's watch a video and hear what the women of this city have to say.
I love this city. मुझे शहर से बहुत प्यार है.
मला हे शहर खूप आवडतं.
But I wish it would love me back a little more. I would love to prowl its streets like a lioness. रोज कुछ ना कुछ रोमांचक ढूंढते हुए. Have you ever wondered why there are no Hindi movies being made about women going off on a journey together towards the unknown?
पण मला स्वातंत्र्य नाहीये.
सगळीकडे वेगवेगळ्या जागी फक्त पुरुषच जातात. Experiencing the world as it is. I would never be allowed. Never feel completely safe.
No way. Never feel completely free.
Even in Mumbai.
Finding a clean place to pee is our adventure.
Or coming home at night from work.
Untouched. By words
or by hands. Going for an evening walk is such an adventure. Without having to worry about self-defense. Because you never really know what can happen. I actually don't want an adventure. मला फक्त इज्जत हवी आहे.
I just want to be me.
Without judgment or fear. To come home after a hard day's work. आणि आपण काय बी काम करू नये. असं नुसतं बसून गरम गरम जेवावं. It would be nice.
To be loved by the city.
थोड़ा और.
Just a little bit more.
खूब खूब प्रेम करो. To be loved
A little more.
by the city that I love so much. जितना मैं इससे करती हूँ.
I love so much.
थोड़ा और ज्यादा. कारण मला माझं हे शहर खूप आवडतं.
Now let's move on to social media. The media, which is used by different groups in the society to connect, to discuss, to communicate, to share each other's experiences, opinions, or information, is called social media. Examples of social media are WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Now let's learn about broadcast media. The term broadcast media covers a wide spectrum of different communication methods such as television, radio, newspapers, magazines, and any other materials supplied by the media and press. Here's the difference between broadcast media and social media. Let's take the first point. Broadcast media is static. It means lacking movement, while social media is evolving. Evolving means developing day by day. Second point, broadcast media is concrete, that is real. Social media is mutable. Mutable means liable to change. Broadcast media is authoritative, that is, under the control of an authority, whereas social media is participatory, that is, taking part. Broadcast media is single direction, that means it has main transmission, while social media is multi-directional, that is, going in more than one direction. Examples of broadcast media are newspaper, newsletter, whereas examples of social media are Facebook post and Twitter feed. Now let's take up the positive effects of social media. The main advantage of social networking site is that it helps in establishing connection with people, friends, and relatives. It helps in sharing one's view, share pictures, and lots of other stuff. Second point, it helps students in interacting with one another and share ideas. This helps in improving students' creativity. And students, during this time of pandemic, the media has been a great boon to the teaching learning process. Now let's look at the negative effects of social media. One of the major disadvantages of using social media are the students get addicted to it. They spend hours in those social networking sites, which can degrade their academic performance. Secondly, it opens up the possibility for hackers to commit fraud and launch spam and virus attacks. Now let's see how social media can affect us. Now let's look at the effects of spreading false information. Since there is no external control over social media, most of the times no one can be held responsible for any misinformation published on it. They create misunderstanding amongst different groups by disseminating wrong information or claiming their opinions to be the truth. Also, anti-social elements take undue advantage of this situation. How to verify the received information? First and foremost, check if the same information is available on the internet. So you can check the URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. It is the address on the web. Secondly, read the article thoroughly. Investigate the site. Check other sites, especially government departments or newspapers. Check your biases and do not be subjective. And only after verifying all the aspects, decide whether to trust the information or not, and only then you should share the information. Finally, children, let's see how we can successfully handle the effects of media. The first point is understand. We should be aware of the effects of social media on our life and understand its effect. Second, identify. Keep a watch on the time you spend on social media and check if you feel uncomfortable if you do not use your phone or internet. Third, challenge. Plan and spend time for yourself. Try and stay away from the internet during this time. To begin with, spend 10 minutes for yourself and your health. Gradually, you may increase the time. And finally, implement. Implement the changes you have planned. In case if you are not successful, then talk to your parents and plan afresh. Children, with this, we come to the end of this lesson. Thank you for your participation and kindly do the activity given in the PDF file.